Hey, welcome back. We're doing a character design video today, and I'm making a Mandalorian OC. So I just recently rewatched the first Mandalore arc in the Clone Wars, the one from season 2 when we first meet Satine and the Death Watch, and it just got me thinking about how those episodes are really like the beginning of so much of the Star Wars universe, especially when it comes to Mandalore and Mandalorians. Like, it's the first time we actually see a group of people wearing the armor we've only seen twice in release order and once in canon chronological order. Like, obviously, there isn't much visual variety among the Death Watch troops in the episodes I just watched because they all share the same character models. But we do see, as time goes on in the Star Wars universe, as Mandalorians become more important to the story, how different that armor can really be. And, like, Mandalorians are just some of the coolest people in Star Wars. Like, there's so much opportunity for variety, so I wanted to do my own take on a character design. And I took inspiration from some of my favorite Mandalorians, like Bo-Katan and Sabine, and honestly, as well as some clone armor, like the shin guard knife holster thing that Wrecker has. I also did try adding an antenna to the shoulder pauldron like Cody's, but I ended up not using that. Now, I didn't think too much on the name or the story of this character, but they're probably a bounty hunter or something like that. But I wanted to do a character sheet kind of thing, so I have the full character on the left, and I added in a couple more action poses on the other side. There's one where they've kind of been hit and tossed over upside down, a flying one with a jetpack, and a close-up running shot. I've actually made a design in the past, back in 2021, which, looking back at it, I really didn't know how to draw clothing that well, much less armor. And so you can see everything was super skin tight. And I think I've gotten a bit better at that now, at least. I think the one I'm drawing today looks a bit more realistic. But I am still using the original design as a sort of starting point. The helmet shape I keep the same because I like that faceplate section. And I also keep the cloak hood situation from the original. I also end up using the same color scheme for the new design with the green and the blue and the yellow, but the patterning is different and a little less designy. I do like the mismatch style that I had here, which is sort of similar to Sabine and Din Djarin's original armor. I think it feels more realistic, like not everything needs to match when the ultimate goal is to protect yourself from blaster fire. So I made the paint job for the two thigh armor pieces different, as well as made the shoulder pauldrons different shapes and styles. I decide I only want to color in the one standing figure and have the other ones be a little more loose and only add a bit of shading. At the end, I add a bit more visual interest to the non-colored figures, just adding in some light from the jetpack and an explosion in the background for this running shot. And that brings us to the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this design, and if you want to keep up with my other work, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at CaitlinVerse, and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.